My name is Amira Hall, and today I'm going to talk to you all about amusement, about joy, the energies of that, and what stress and depression looks like. And more than that, what we can do about it and how to get into that vibration of manifesting, right? What we want. My my name is Amira Hall. If you're new here, I just want to welcome you to this space, to some insight perhaps that maybe you haven't had up until now about these frequencies or energies or how to create more in your life. And if you're coming back, if you're one of my subscribers, I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much for all your support, everybody, and for bringing your positive vibes here. So when I was preparing for this little visit chat today, I was looking at the energy of joy because so many people want more, whatever it is in their heart, whether they want a new career, whether they want a different or new relationship, or they want to change something with their health. It has to do with your frequency, right? And so, yes, we can focus on the secret and manifesting what we want, but it all comes down to our frequency. So being that we've been thrown into the last 3 years of uncertainty and chaos and a tremendous amount of stress, coupled with all the changes in our midst, and a lot of those are unpredictable. A lot of them are not even our own doing, right? So, but we're thrown into it. So I thought I'd help you out by just taking a little look at what these energies look like. And when I tuned into the vibration of joy, what I was looking at was a very expansive energy. It was robust. It was dynamic. It was flavorful. There was movement in it. There was flexibility. It's a magnetic energy. And it responds and grows the more it has. And I thought that was fascinating because and it was creative and it was open. It continued. It was like looking at a flower that was just a perpetual rose that continued to open and open and open to infinity. Then I looked at the energy of stress, and that energy was really dull. It was flat. It was almost like a soundboard where the sound gets absorbed and then it stops. So in a sense, it's blocked, or it's static. It's yes, you could say it's a low vibration, but more than that, it was restrictive. It didn't allow expansion for the creative energy, for creative space. It was very constrictive and restrictive. So then I looked at the energy of amusement. And amusement was light, and it was like effervescent. It was flexible and dynamic, again, much like the energy of joy. And it was, again, a healing. It was expansive, as you could say. It's a higher vibration, right? Then looking at the energy of depression, it was very low vibrational. It was dark. It was heavy. I often use the analogy, it's like a big old wet, heavy blanket. And it was very closed also. It's very restrictive, and it shrinks. It starts to grow in on itself, closing down. So in looking at that, when we're stressed out, when we're depressed, or when we're disappointed, or we have these energies of resentment, those are the energies that we're putting out into the world. And that is what unconsciously is manifesting for you. So in all the work I do, my work is about helping you wherever you're at, whether you're looking for a new career, or it's a new relationship, or just healing your health and finances. We've got to look at the energetics, the underlying cause of those predicaments that you're in. You're a creator. You get to take full responsibility of everything you're creating in your life, whether it's imposed on you through your ancestral lineage, whether it's a past life energy. Okay, it's all compiled into this nice little package that we call present time. And you're maybe not aware of how it's manifesting for you, or what it's triggering unknowingly beyond your awareness, that sending these pulses into the world. So that's what we've got to start clearing, regardless of where you're at, whether it's you're doing really well in your profession, but maybe it needs some tweaking and maybe you're looking for some new opportunities. Regardless of where you're at, it starts with your energy and where you want to shift, where you want to grow, where you want to, get out of being stuck, starts with the energy. So what can you do about it, right? I like to talk about, journaling. That's something that all of you have heard about, I'm sure, writing about it, just getting in touch with where it is that you feel stuck. I talk about my reset training, and you can get that on my website. I'll put the link in the description. The reset's got a nice handy little workbook that's got a gauge in it, a fuel gauge. So you could look at various aspects of your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your health, your finances, your social life. You can look at, like, where are you? Get a snapshot of present time where you're most struggling, right? You might be surprised. You might be doing pretty good in some departments. So, we don't want to beat ourselves up too much, right? So the other thing to do is we want to look at what activities bring us joy or bring you to that level or frequency of amusement. In the work I do, and we often bring in that vibration or frequency into the center of our head so that we can have a perspective of, laughing easily at ourselves, when we keep dropping our keys or when we keep messing things up. And then we get to have another look at it, like what is causing me to shift or be dropping the keys. It's an example, for instance, in my students' experiences, when we're shifting our frequency, it's new to us. So we're trying to get the lay of the land. It's almost like you move all the furniture in your house and you wake up in the middle of the night and you're not accustomed to it and you start bumping into furniture. So when we grow and we shift our frequency, that can also be what happens. On the other hand, I had a sister that no matter what she did, if she was riding her bike, she'd ride it through the gate and she'd bash the side of the gate. That girl just seemed to create accidents wherever she went. Okay. And they weren't all big problems, but nonetheless, she had a propensity to creating drama and accidents and mishaps around her. For me, I prefer things to go smoother. I like to have things flow. And if you're like me, you might want to jump into one of my tools, and I'm going to put it in the link for you, my Stress Buster. I'm going to share that with you. It's one of my 7 quantum tools that all of my, new clients, yeah. Some of you are checking in with me to see, what this is all about. That's too funny. And so you get to dig deeper. You get to just, stop all your whining, stop all the shit, stop all the chaos, and just sit down and listen to the Stress Buster. I call it Stress Buster. And just start, I call it an energy shower. Just start releasing the crap that ain't working for you in your favor so that you can start having more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, right? So yes, reflecting deeper. When you're practicing and listening to the Stress Buster, don't drive doing it. Don't, multitask. The idea is like, hey, when you take a shower, do you multitask? You got to focus on what you're doing, right? So the same thing is true with this meditation. So not driving, not, doing work or opening your computer or looking on your phone. Sit and purge, sit and flush the energy, sit and just follow along. Many people tell me, I can't meditate, Amira. Yeah, you can. If you can't meditate, then you need to listen to Stress Buster twice in a row. And if you don't have 15 minutes in your day to meditate, then you need to do it 3 times. So that's the thing. I've got a billionaire client in Dubai who has an exciting, very powerful business, and that man listens to Stress Buster every single day. He says, Amira, if I didn't do Stress Buster, my day would be just absolute chaos. So when you've got a lot of balls in the air, all you entrepreneurs or busy people, you can't afford not to do this, right? We just haven't been trained. Look, you brush your teeth every day. This is like learning a new habit, incorporating it into your process, into your day, to elevate, to be more clear, to be more magnetic and attract to you the things that you want. It helps you have more confidence. You feel fresh like you do when you come out of the shower. And so a lot of clients tell me, oh my gosh, Amira, I feel so much lighter. I feel so much brighter. I'm getting compliments. People are opening the doors. I'm more creative. My juices are flowing again. Pun intended. You've got to take this positive action in the right direction. That's key for you to turn that ship around and for you to start taking charge of what you're creating in your life. And if you want more abundance, then I would highly recommend just diving into this free tool. Get my reset on my website, and start today, right now. Don't don't make another damn excuse, because there are none that are big enough to stop you from having what's in your heart, and our Creator knows what's in your heart. It's time for you to say, yes, I'm doing this. So go for it. I'm cheering for you over here, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. And go ahead, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe and like the video. Leave your comments. If you have any questions for me about Stress Buster or the reset or anything else, I'm happy to answer those for you. So I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow's call. All the best.